I'm Evita.
And I'm Stella.
And we're from the Santa Barbara Middle School Teen Press, and today we're here with...
I'm Alison Arngrim, and I was on Little House on the Prairie, and I became a volunteer at AIDS Project Los Angeles in 1986, and I'm in the documentary.
And I'm REV STEVE PETERS, and I first got sick with AIDS in 1982 and was told I wouldn't live to see 1985. But I'm still here, and I was involved in the very early years of the activism of AIDS Project Los Angeles. I served on their board of directors for many years and saw the agency grow and grow as the need grew and grew, and felt a great commitment to life, which is the title of the film. And it's a very important fundraiser for the AIDS Project Los Angeles as well. It was called Commitment to Life. And I spoke at the very first Commitment to Life in 1985 and told people, hey, I'm a person with AIDS, but I'm still alive. And as long as I'm alive, I need your help, because it's tough being a person with AIDS.
And we'd always hoped someone would make a documentary about what we did and what all our friends did, and our friends who fought this way back when no one was doing anything, and our friends who all died. And then he did. He made a documentary about it, and he got everybody.
That's right. You know, I'm really excited for young people like yourselves to see this movie, because 40 years ago, at the beginning of the AIDS epidemic, it really seemed like there was no hope. And it was a small group of people who were friends, who were young people themselves, who looked around and said, our friends are sick, our friends are dying, what can we do about it? What can we do to help? So they started AIDS Project Los Angeles, and this 40 years later, and APLA is still here. And, AIDS is not a death sentence anymore. If somebody is diagnosed with HIV today, it's a completely different story. You can live a long and healthy life with HIV. We still want to get we really want to reduce the number of transmissions. There's still 35,000 people who are infected every year, and we got to get those numbers down. But movies like this can sort of help tell the story and see how far we've come.
Thank you. So what are your connections to the film festival?
Well, this is my first time at the Santa Barbara Film Festival. I haven't been to Santa Barbara in years, and I said, well, I want to go to Santa Barbara. I guess I'm coming to the film festival. And is this the first film festival the film's been at?
This is the world premiere of Commitment to Life. So the audience that's going to see this movie tonight is the first audience that's going to see this movie in the whole world. So we're really happy and excited about that.
And I wouldn't miss it for the world. I just wanted to be here. I mean, it's so amazing to still be alive, and to be part of this film is just awesome. And it's wonderful to see Santa Barbara again. I haven't been here in years, so I love it here.
Thank you.
I see you're all wearing red ribbons, and could you tell us what they mean?
Well, way back, gosh, what year was it? 1980 what? 1986, maybe 87, I don't know, because I started in a group of people in the entertainment industry said, we need to have a ribbon, some symbol, maybe because the Emmys were coming up, the Oscars were coming up, and they said, what if, because we were starting to get all these entertainment people involved, we could have something people could wear to show solidarity to people with AIDS, and and people would ask, what's that? Oh, well, I'm raising money for AIDS Project Los Angeles, blah, blah, blah. And they said, oh, no, yellow ribbon, that's been done, we could do this. And they went, what if we did red? What if we did a red ribbon? And it was quite the to-do, and it actually was controversial. The first time they handed them out at an award ceremony, people wouldn't take it. There were people who said, I'm not touching that, I'm not wearing that, nope. And it was a big deal. And I still have all my old ones. I got this one tonight, but we kept a lot of our old ones from all the way 40 years ago. And you do a whole thing in the documentary.
Yeah, well, we're trying to bring it back, I mean, there was a time if you went to an award show or a red carpet like this, if you didn't have your red ribbon, you were naked on the red carpet. Yeah. So, this was a time when it was really being talked about in the media. And, I don't know when the last time I really heard about HIV or AIDS on TV, or, it's sort of a silence about this. And it's still not over yet. We can get there, but it's not over yet. So we need young people to understand this and see how far we've come.
Thank you. Have a good night.